Okay, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Big waves to you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Now, Rose from the Philippines, if you could, let us know how you take your grits in the morning. She's like, she might actually ask, like, what in the world are you talking about grits? Um, okay, here we go. The word for today is organize. Organize. And Petra and Sandy, this was their word of the year. Okay. And I see both of them as probably Andrea organized humans. So I really need to get serious on this word right here. So if you look at organize, it's one of those kind of deceptive, simple words that you're like, I know that word. Come on, right? But let me ask you a question. How many of you, now you don't have to put it in the comments or raise your hand, or so have been so proud of yourself before because your closet is so organized. And then 3 months later, you look into your closet and you're like, what has happened? There's been an explosion go on in my closet. Clothes everywhere, shoes everywhere. I don't even know where to find my socks. What has went on? I'm here to tell everybody it's called life. Life. Okay? And so being organized is a word that we probably all need to keep close to us. And we need to evaluate our organization ever so often. I don't know about you, but I know about me. And sometimes, oh, how many? Put a one in the comment if you're a clean car person. If you're a clean car person, you're my type of person. Me and you could get along. But I'll tell you this,
Okay, we
nothing
might
worse.
think we're clean car people, but I've never seen anybody like Brent Palmer. Like the car wash loses money on Brent Palmer. Just
Every time
wanted to
I
add that.
every time I talk to Alan Schultz, he's like, "Are you going?" I hear that car wash going again. Yes, I would do it every day if I could. So, but I go on a road trip. I've been on a 3 week road trip. Listen, guys, I looked at my car and it was driving me nuts. I'm like, it's been an explosion go off inside of this thing, right? Just terrible. Clothes everywhere, this everywhere, dirt. I'm like, you got to slow down to speed up. I had to stop. I had to clean it, Arlene. I had to vacuum it out. I had to get organized. And man, it drove so much better. Have you ever gotten in a clean car and you're like, man, the tires are it drives better. It feels better, right? You know what I'm talking about. Come on. So here's why the word matters. Organization, it's not about perfection or having a color coded pantry, although that would probably be really nice. We'd know where everything was at. It's about creating order that supports progress, right? And so here's what happens. Go with me and tell me if I'm wrong or right. When you're organized, when Michelle McKay feels organized, her energy's directed rather than scattered. She's like, oh, I'm focused, right? When I get organized in business and I start a 3 week road trip, you want me to tell you what's dialed in? My presentation, because I'm doing it so much. I'm like, woo, I am organized on that. Bring me another present, bring me another person to present to. Man, I'm dialed in, right? Because I'm in my zone. And energy isn't scattered, it's directionally focused. All right. Here's another thing when I'm organized, time is used intentionally. People know what to do next when I'm organized. Like I know what to do next. Systems can duplicate and grow when it's organized. So, one of my companies or one of my businesses right now, I just talked to a group that's in it. And I said, guys, we have to get organized. We have to put everything here where we know exactly where it's at, where we know exactly where to go, or else we're spending time scattered trying to figure out an email that's taking 3 hours because we forgot what our email is and our password. Has anybody ever been there before? Leona Cagle, no way. You're organized. I know you. You're never that way. But it happens to me. Like a messy desk slows down thinking. Stats show it. Like it's just the way it is. A messy calendar, well, it creates stress. I'm like, I don't even know where I'm going tomorrow. What's going on? Well, I've got to get organized. A messy system it stalls growth. People don't know what to do. So, but when everything is organized, everything flows better. Even in my health, man, when I went to the grocery store and I shopped for good, clean food, isn't it amazing? I'm like, how'd those scales change? Because you changed. You got a little organized, Brent. So here's what I would say today. Whatever it is, like I've got to look at my areas of life and be okay that I got a little scattered, that my truck's a little dirty, know that I can clean it, don't get too stressed out about it, but do get organized around the areas that I want to thrive at, that I want to flourish at, that I want to grow in this season at. And that's why this word's an amazing, important word. So, Andrew, I'll turn it to you.
Well, beautiful word. So thank you, Petra and Sandy. Definitely a good reminder today. And my toes hurt because I feel like I'm currently in a little bit of a disorganized state, but we're working on it, right? We're gonna improve. And all I can think of is Buffy, and she's been helping me get my house organized. And she's like, yes, yes, you are in a disorganized state. Yes, Buffy, we need you to come back over. So what I looked into was that organized people don't necessarily work harder. Because if you ever looked at somebody like that, you think that must have taken a lot of time, right? To get your office that organized, or your calendar that organized, or your pantry that organized. We think, oh, that's going to take so much effort. But the thing is that organized people don't necessarily work harder. They just waste less energy. So when life gets a little bit cluttered, either physically or mentally or emotionally, it is incredibly hard to move forward with clarity. And so what we realize is that organization creates a little bit of space, right? You know, that breathing room where, let's just say it's your calendar, when you schedule in 15 minutes before between your Zooms so that you're not panic pottying in between because you realized you did not give yourself a little break to get a sip of water or use the restroom between your appointments. Or, you know, you walk into your office and you turn around and walk right back out because you can't actually find your desk. That's the space right now at my home. My desk is a mountain of boxes. We're in the process of trying to move back into Alabama, and it is an absolute disaster over there. And it makes it really hard to think. And when we're organized, we have space to do the things that matter the most. And the beautiful part is that organization doesn't have to be anything crazy complicated. We don't need to go buy ourselves a label maker or get a new program or a new app. Though some of those things, kind of like new running shoes, they get us excited about doing something in that direction, right? So you might grab a tool here or there, but we don't necessarily have to. We can start small. So we can clean up one space that's driving us crazy. So you guys have heard 3 times in the Zoom already what I'll be working on this weekend. We'll be working on that office. Next is to write down your top 3 priorities for the day. So when you're kicking off the day, I actually prefer to do this before I go to bed at night. Lets me sleep a little bit better because then I'm not thinking, you know, you ever have this? You like put your head on the pillow and your to-do list for the next day starts going clink, 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 clink. Well, if you write that down and put the priorities before you lay down, guess what? You're like, I'm confident. I'm not going to forget anything. And I'll feel, you know, more empowered the next day. I'm going to sleep better. And then I'll know where to focus when I get up, which is going to allow me to be a little bit more organized. Next is to create a simple system that saves you a little bit of time the next day. For example, we've all heard this. Our moms probably helped us with this at one point in our life, which is to lay out our clothes. Hmm.
Yep. So
Sorry, guys. Sometimes our sisters help with us this too, where you lay out what you're going to wear the next day, right? So that when you get out of bed, you don't have to make one more decision, right? We have 87,000 decisions that we have to make each day. Make your life a little bit more simple by making one of those decisions beforehand. Next is remove things that distract you from what really matters. So I have a little device. I've told you guys about it. It's called Brick, and it locks down my phone because I have no self-control. So the only things that I can access on my phone when my phone is bricked are the things that I need to actually get work done. Everything else is locked down. So that allows me to focus when I really need to. And then this is something that if you're ever in my house and you're around me or the kids, you're going to hear me say this 1,000 times. Don't put it down, put it away. Because myself and my children, we have this beautiful habit. We make coffee and we take the sugar out and we put it down on the counter instead of putting it back in the cupboard, or cereal, or I'm like kind of picturing my kitchen counter. And I'm like, babies, don't put it down, put it away. And Andrea, don't put it down, put it away. So that just makes it a little bit easier when we just do that one little step to be more organized each day. So there we go. That's what we had today, Coach.
great lesson today. Organization. We've got it on this Wednesday. Hey, remind everybody if you're a part of Millionaire Mentorship, we've got that this evening. We'll see you on that. Guys, we love you. We appreciate you. Happy Wednesday. Let's go find somebody today, make them have a better day because we showed up.
Have a good
Love
one.
you guys. Have a beautiful day.
Yeah.